Hi friends, welcome to our channel DEG Education. So in today's video, we are going to solve the questions of exercise 12.2 of class 7th CBSE. Okay my friends, so let's do the first question. First question says, simplify combining like terms. So we have to simplify these expressions by combining the like terms. So in this video, I am going to solve for the fourth part here. Okay friends, so now let's solve, and first of all, before solving, I'm going to tell you the basic idea. So answer 1. Like terms are terms which have the same variable part. For example, 3xy squared and 5xy squared are like terms because they have the same variable part xy square. If I write 6y square x, it would also be a like term because they have the same variables and order of multiplication does not matter. But if I write 6yx square, it would be not like term, it would be unlike term because here 2x is there and here only 1x is there. That's why. So we have to be careful that which terms are like terms. So now in this video, let's solve the fourth part here, which is the most difficult part. Fourth part says 2x minus 3y minus 2xy minus, then we have a bracket, 2x minus 3y plus xy, and afterwards there is a plus 6xy plus y and minus x at the end. So first of all, we are going to remove this bracket. But before removing the bracket, one thing you have to make clear is that if in front of the bracket there is a plus sign, then you can open the bracket without any change in signs. But as you can see, there is a minus sign, so you have to change every sign. That is, here minus will become plus, here plus will become minus, like this. So I can rewrite this equation as 2x minus 3y minus 2xy, then minus 2x plus will change into minus, then we have plus 3y minus xy plus 6xy plus y and minus x. In this case, I have changed all the signs, and the first one sign will also change. It was plus before, now it has become here minus. So like this. Now we are going to group the like terms. In this case, first like term I can see is x. I can see some x here, so we have 2x, positive 2x, we have minus 2x, we have minus x here also, and in total there are 3 x terms. Here it is plus 2x and here minus 2x, so it will get cancelled out, it will get the answer 0. So in front I am going to get the answer as minus x left. This is the explanation. Plus minus will add and minus 2 plus 2 will become 0, that's what they will get cut, then minus x will left. Now we have minus 3y, don't forget the minus sign. Okay my friends, so don't forget the minus sign. We have minus 3y plus 3y, so they both get cancelled out, they just both get cancelled out, and then we have plus y also at the end, so we have plus y. And now we have minus 2xy minus xy, so we have 3 terms, minus 2xy, then we have minus xy, then plus 6xy. Minus 2 minus 1 will become as minus 3, and minus 3 plus 6 will become as positive 3. So plus 3xy. This is the answer. Minus x plus y plus 3xy. So this is the final answer now, and this is the answer in this case. And other questions also you have to do the same thing. And also remember the position of exponent carefully, in which variable the exponent is there. Now for the second question. Simplify the expressions and find their value if x equals to 3. So as the question says simplify, so first of all we cannot put the value directly, we have to first of all simplify and then only I can put the value. So let's do the first part in this question. So we have x plus 4 plus 8x plus 2 x minus 3. So in this case we have this equation. Now I can write it like this also, my x plus 4 plus 8x. Now don't forget the bracket. Now I'm going to expand by the distributive property like this. So I get 2 into x 2x and minus 6 as 2 into 3 is 2 into minus 3 is 6. So now I have written like this now. So in this case now what we have to do, we have to open the brackets. We x plus 4 plus 8x plus 2x minus 6. As there is a plus sign, I can open the bracket directly only. Now as you can see, we have like terms. Minus plus x will be a plus positive x plus 8x will become 9x. 9x plus 2x will become as 11x. 9 plus 2 is 11. So that's why 11x here. 11x plus 4 minus 6. So in this case, we get plus 4 minus 6 will become as minus 2. So plus minus 2, which gives me as 11x minus 2 like this. So this is the equation now. And now we have to just substitute the value of 3. So now to substitute the value of 3, we have to just equal to 3. It will equal to be as 11 into 3 minus 2. That is of course 33 minus 2, which gives me as 31. So it is pretty easy. 31 will be the final answer. Now I'm going to solve for one more part of this question only, so that you can get clear concept. Now for the next question, that is next part, that is in this case I'm going to follow the second part. So we have second part here. Second part says 3 into 3x minus 1 plus 4x plus 9. Of course, we're going to first of all expand by the distributive property. We get 9x minus 3 after multiplication by distributive property. In this case, I can open the bracket directly only because there is a plus sign in front, and also this bracket is the first term. That's why I can just directly open this bracket here. Okay my friends, so now we are going to just add everything like this, plus 4x plus 9. So we are going to write everything like before only. Okay my friends, so now we have the answer. Now we are going to 9 plus 4. We are going to do 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. So we get 13x. And minus 3 plus 9 would become as plus 6, because 9 minus 3 is 6. Now again, if I put x equals to be 3, I get 13 into 3 plus 6. In this case, I have a trick here. I can write 13 into 3 plus 2 into 3 also. Like this, I get 3 multiplied by 13 plus 2, which gives me as 3 into 15, which gives me as 45. So that's the answer. Okay friends, so now we're going to solve for the next question. Question number 3. First part, if a equals 5, find the value of 3a square minus 2 into a minus 5. Second part, if x equals minus 4, then we have to find this value. So in this case, first of all, I'm going to just give you a disclaimer here. If you must know the chapter of exponents completely also. I made a video about it, so now I don't have to explain exponents laws, but if you don't know, so you may check out my video. So first of all, we have 3a square minus 2 into a minus 5. So this is a little tricky here. This time, first of all, we are going to use the distributive property. We get 3a square minus, put a bracket, don't forget the bracket, we get 2a minus 10 like this. And in this case, now, as there's a minus sign in this case. So it means if I expand it, I have to change the sign. Minus 2 will be like this. It will become plus 10 because sign will change. Minus into minus is plus. That's okay my friends. So now this is the value here. And now we have to substitute a equals to 5. See, a equals to 5. So we have 3 multiplied by 25 because 5 into 5 is 25 minus 2 into 5 plus 10 like this. We have the situation. So again, I'm going to use a little bit trick here. In this case, the trick will be here that I'm going to write 25, 3 into 25 as 75 only. Like this, you can directly solve it. So we have 75 minus 10 plus 10. In this case, the trick is here 2 into 5 is 10, as they will get cancelled out because their minus plus will have same. So I don't have to add or subtract it, I have to just directly cancel it and I get the answer as 75 only. So this is the final answer. Okay friends, so it was pretty easy question. Now this was the first part. For the second part, we have to find the value of x cubed minus 3x. Or if I write in order, I get x cubed plus 3x squared minus 3x plus 6. Now in this case, x equals to be as minus 4. This time it's a little bit tricky. See, x cubed will have the value of minus 64 because minus into minus will come plus and plus into minus will come minus. That's why minus will come, and 4 cubed is 64. That is 16 into 4 becomes 64. That's why minus will come. Now we have plus 3 into 16 because minus into minus plus. That's why minus 3 into minus 4 plus 6. So this time, so we have minus 64. Now we have 6 into 3. So if you know the table, you must be knowing that the answer will come as 48. Now we have minus will come in the end. But as minus into minus will come plus, so in this at the end we are going to have a plus sign and we are going to write it plus 12 like this, and we have plus 6 also. So in this case we have a trick here. See, if I say 48 plus 16 plus 2, right? Because 12 plus 16 is also 18 and 16 plus 2 is also 18, and I get minus 64 like this. Okay friends, and 48 plus 16 is 64 plus 64. So minus 64 plus 64 plus 2, they will just get cancelled out and I get the answer as 2 only. So 2 is the final answer of this question, and I hope you have understood this question very well. Okay friends, so now we are going to just solve for the next question. Question number 4. Add the following terms. So in this case I am going to do the only last part, that is this question is of like terms and unlike terms. So first of all, to solve properly, we are going to write the terms like this. See, 3x squared y, then we have 6x minus 6xy squared. So don't forget the minus sign here. Then we have 8xy squared. We have minus 6x squared y like this. So see, we have 3x squared y minus 6x squared y. Then we have minus 6xy squared and 8xy squared. If you thinking that 6x squared xy squared and minus 6x squared y are like terms, no, they have different order of exponent. Here 2x are there, here only 1x is there. That's why. So if I want to add them, so I'm going to add separately. 3x squared y minus 6x squared y will give me as minus 3x squared y, because minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3. Very easy. And now for minus 6xy squared plus 8xy squared, I'm going to get positive 2xy squared. Positive because minus 6 plus 8 will become as plus 2, that's why. And if I change the order, I get 2xy squared minus 3x squared y. Okay friends, like this will be the answer. And now let's solve for the next question. This was the fourth part. Next of the parts you can do it yourself. Now let's solve for it. Question number 5. Add the following terms. This time it is the same question, but this time it is given in polynomials type. So in this case again I'm going to solve for the fourth part only. Rest of the parts you can solve it yourself, because I know that you can solve it. So first of all, we have the first polynomial. First of all, I want to tell you that we are going to write the polynomials in the descending order. That is, if we have like in this fourth question, we have 6x cubed plus 8 plus 7x minus 8x squared. So first of all, we are going to write the term which has the highest power. Then we are going to one descend and one more descend like this. And if there is no term, then put a 0. It will make the calculation easy. So for first polynomial, it is 6x cubed. Then minus 8x squared, I changed the order. Then we have plus 7x. Then we have plus 8 like this. And now for the second polynomial, we have 3x squared. This time it is positive 1. So don't forget, this time it's a positive 1. Now we have plus 3x squared. Minus 9 will come here and minus 8x will come here. And put a 0x cubed if there's nothing. Now for the last term, we have 2x cubed like this, minus x squared, so we have minus x squared, then we have plus 3x and plus 0. Now we have to add them. See, now to add, we are going to add the side by side. It is not necessary start with from left or right. This time we can start from anywhere. That is your wish. Plus 8 minus 9 will give me as answer as minus 1. And minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1 only. So we have minus 1. Plus 7x minus 8x becomes minus x. And minus x plus 3x will become as plus 2x. Now minus 8x cubed x squared plus 3x squared. This time we have minus 8 then plus 3. Then the answer would be as minus 5. And minus 5x squared minus x squared will become as minus 6x squared. And now for the cubed part, we have 6x cubed plus 2x cubed, which is 8x cubed. And 0 is like this only. So the answer is 8x cubed minus 6x squared plus 2x minus 1. So this is the final answer. Okay, my friends, so now let's move to the sixth question. Question number 6, subtract. So we have, as you can see, we have questions like this. So this time it is a bit tricky this time. In this case here, I am going to follow the third part. Okay, my friends, because in fourth part there is only one variable, in third part there are two variables. So that you don't get confused, I am going to solve for the third part. So see, if we say b from a, it equals to be as a minus b. We have to change the order, okay? That's why. So third part is saying x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 6xy squared minus 2y cubed from. So we have to subtract. So what we have to do? We have to subtract y cubed minus 4xy squared minus 5x squared y. So this is the first polynomial. Minus it with the next polynomial, that is x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 6xy squared. Then we have minus 2y cubed. So this is the first answer. Now again same technique. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just write a table. First term would be of x cubed. In the first polynomial there is no x cubed term. So I'm going to write 0x cubed. Then we have plus y cubed. Then we have minus 4xy squared. Then we have minus 5x squared y. For the second now, we have x cubed like this. Now we have plus, now this time we have plus 3x squared y. So it would become plus 3x squared y. Plus 3x squared y. Then we have plus 6xy squared. We have minus 2y cubed. So now we are going to subtract it. Now there's a trick which I know that you also know, that what we are going to do, we are going to change the sign here. So in this case we are going to change this minus into plus equation, and if we want to subtract the polynomials, we are going to change every sign. That is, this will come plus, and this will become as minus, and this will also become as minus, like this. Okay my friends, so this is the trick here. This is the trick. What we are going to do, we are going to change the signs, we are going to invert the signs, and then we are going to add. It will be the same thing as subtracting only. That is, a minus minus b is same as a plus b. Or a minus b equals same as a plus minus b, right? So it is the same thing. Now we are going to add. See, for the right side and to the left side. Okay, I'm going to go right to left this time. See, x cubed, that is 0 only. 0 plus 1, that is 1x cubed will become x cubed only. Here I'm going to get a x cubed only. Okay my friends, x cubed. In this case, one more thing I want to tell you, that here I have made one mistake by purpose. My mistake was here is that here I had not changed the following first sign. I have to change the first sign also. If we have caught my mistake, so we have done very good. So in this case, minus x cubed will come, not positive x cubed. So in this case, we have to change every sign. Remember, we have to change every sign. So this also counts. Okay my friends, so here we go. So now, here as you can see, we have minus x cubed. Now we have plus y cubed plus 2y cubed. That is, we get plus 3y cubed in this case. See? And now we have minus 4x squared xy square minus 6xy square becomes minus 10xy square. And for the last term, minus 5x squared y minus 3x squared y will come as minus 8x squared y. So in this case, as you can see, change the sign, we get the answer. Change the sign, and like this we are going to keep changing the sign and we get the final answer of this equation. Okay my friends, so now let's solve for the next question here. So next question is question number 7. I hope you understood this part of the question. So now let's move to the next question. Question number 7 to question number 10. In this case, some of the questions are repeated, that is the same concept is used, so I may skip the questions. First question, what should be added to 2a square plus ab plus b square to get 3a squared plus 4ab? So we have answer 7. So it is asking 2a square plus ab plus b square is the original polynomial. So I have to add something, that is, let me say p, and I get the answer to be as 3a square plus 4ab. Again, if you can do it mentally, it is pretty good. Otherwise, you have to subtract 2a square plus ab plus b square from 3a square plus 4ab. So you have to just subtract only. But if you are asked this question in Olympiads, so I prefer do it mentally. 2a square plus a square give me 3a square. Now ab plus 3ab will give me as 4ab, right? And b square minus b square will give me 0. That is nothing. So this is the polynomial. I have done it mentally. In exams you have to do it by writing only. Answer 8. So we have when what should be subtracted from 4a minus 16b minus plus 20 to get 11 minus 11a plus 2b minus 26. So we have 4a plus 16b plus 20, and I have to subtract something and what I have to subtract that I am going to tell you. And here what I am going to do, I get the polynomial as minus 11a plus 2b minus 26. So we have this type of questions. So now what should be subtracted from it? So see, if I subtract from 4, I subtract minus 15, minus 15a. Suppose if I subtract minus 15a, so minus 7 minus become plus, so minus 15a cannot be possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract 15a from it, plus 15a. I'm going to subtract 15a from it and I'm going to get minus 11a. Now for plus 16b, and I get plus 2b, I'm going to subtract here plus 14b, so that I get plus 2b. Now for plus 20 to become minus 26, I'm going to subtract it with 46. And like this I'm going to get the answer. And this is the answer. I've done it mentally, but you have to do it by writing only. Now answer 9, from the sum of a minus 3b plus 12 and minus a plus 15 subtract 4a plus b minus 30. So what we have to do, we have to first of all add the polynomials, then we have to subtract this from that. So first of all we're going to add a minus 3b plus 12, and I have to add minus a plus 15. So we have to add these. So I get plus 27 and I get minus 3b. Then here I just get cancelled out. Minus 3b plus 27. And now it is subtract 4a plus b from minus 30 from it. So I'm going to subtract minus 4a minus b plus 30. Now I have changed these signs mentally, but you have to do it by writing only. Now what you do, you have to just add it. So what I'm going to get is pretty easy. 27 plus 30, 57. Plus 57 of course. Minus 3b minus b minus 4b. Then we have minus 4. So this is the answer here. So this is the final answer. And question number 10, it is also pretty easy. You have to first of all add 6 plus 4y plus y square and 8 minus 5y plus 3y square. First of all add them. Then you add 6y square minus 4y and minus y square plus 4y plus 9. And then subtract this second sum from the first sum. That is, it is type of question 9 only. Thank you for watching this video. If you like our channel,